Good evening. This is CTV News for Monday, May 7th. I'm Monica McNutt.
And I'm Denise Douglas. Thank you for joining us this evening. Well, topping our news, as we said, it is election day in a number of municipalities in the area. Let's head over to Capitol Heights, where 3 candidates are running for mayor. A number of people are also vying for county council seats. We spoke with voters about issues they want addressed and the town administrator about the future of Capitol Heights.
What I'm saying, you don't see them walking around until some of the people that's running. You know, I ain't see them walking around until it's election time. You don't see them.
So you want more face-to-face contact with
the police? The police not riding through, walking through. Cause you know when you ride through, you don't see nothing. They need to get out them cars or either get on a bike or something.
Well, I think there's a couple of things that are of concern to people. One being economic development and seeing what's going to happen with the town, both the town-controlled properties and just a larger change in the direction of Capitol Heights in that arena. And then also there's been a lot of interest in making sure that the communication lines between the council and the people are robust.
And the polls there in Capitol Heights close at 7 o'clock tonight.
Over in New Carrollton, there's a changing of the guard as Mayor Andy Hanko will not seek re-election after decades in the office. There are 3 candidates for mayor: Katrina Dodro, who served as council member for 12 years, Dwayne Rosenberg, and also John Weisenberg, who worked for Mayor Hanko. Meantime, political newcomer Roy Peterson is the only council candidate listed on the ballot, and he's concerned about voter turnout.
We don't get enough voters out here each day. It's very sad. Each election year, and it happens every spring, the first Monday in May every year. And last year we only had 238 voters come out of 6,900 registered voters in the city of New Carrollton. We need to get more people involved. We need to be electing their local officials. You know, think globally, act locally. This is how we do that.
Peterson says that lowering the voting age to 16 could increase voter turnout and would develop good voting practices that would carry on into adulthood. The polls close tonight at 8 p.m.
Another election to tell you about. Voting is underway in District Heights for mayor and commissioner in wards 1 and 2. 5 candidates are running for these positions. About 160 ballots were cast as of 1 p.m. at the E. Michael Roll Municipal Building. Voters say they're concerned about issues involving the youth and seniors.
Of spending the money for these cities, so it's good to know what their views are on what they're going to spend it on.
Regardless of what election it is, you always need to come out and voice your opinion. If you want to help, you need to go out and support the people that's there to do it for you.
So if you're wondering, poll closing time, 8 o'clock tonight.
We switch gears a little bit here. Police are investigating a fatal single-car crash in Forestville early this morning. Police say 35-year-old Jerome Sly of Glendale was speeding northbound on Interstate 495 south of Darcy Road. They believe he lost control of his vehicle when changing lanes and crashed into a State Highway Administration electronic billboard. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police do not believe alcohol was a factor.
A Prince George's County woman is dead after being struck by a car in Montgomery County early Sunday morning. Police say 43-year-old Mi Hyun Young from Greenbelt was involved in a minor crash with another vehicle on Columbia Pike at Fairland Road. Young was then struck by a BMW while standing outside of her car. She died on the scene. The BMW driver, 29-year-old Ivan William Kadian of Hyattsville, was arrested for suspicion of driving under the influence. Police are still investigating.